Hello traders, this is Alpha founder of Fibonacci Trading Institute and developer of Proprietary Alpha Fibonacci Trading System. In this webinar, I will be diving deep into Alpha Fibonacci's predictive strategies and how this can improve your trading. But first, please remember extremely important disclaimer. Please trade with risk you can personally afford to trade. Remember, there is no guarantees in trading. Please understand that every single thing we will discuss in this webinar is to improve your trading and nothing constitutes a financial advice. That no student had ever been paid for their testimonials and that trading futures, risk, forex, crypto, options, every single instrument always involves risk. Only you know your personal risk, so please trade accordingly. In this webinar, we will dive deep into how Alpha Fibonacci Predictive Proprietary System has been traded by traders of all levels, from beginners to hedge fund managers. And most importantly, how you can trade with confidence. You will witness how system identified today's institutional reversals. You will witness Alpha Fibonacci system across futures, stocks, forex, crypto. You will witness how you can trade with a very special savings up to $8,000 with a lifetime system for all platforms, private mentoring or group course. Briefly about myself, I came to US a very long time ago. I hold multiple degrees, one of them classical piano education. I worked in psychiatry and behavior in Johns Hopkins Institution for many years, which I bring to my students on regular basis for the last 15 years, teaching proprietary system in live online classes at Fibonacci Trading Institute, which I've done this morning and which I've done for the last 15 years. So let's go straight into it, shall we? 2004 was the very first time something phenomenal has happened. What has happened? That I came across completely by surprise. This is what happened. I was working on developing my own trading system I thought was on S&P, but in fact that was happening on Russell. And I was shocked. It suddenly hit me. My goodness, is it possible that identical price action can be exactly the same on every instrument? I looked on Apple, I looked on Amazon, I looked on Forex, I looked on multiple other instruments, and I recognized every single strategy I've been developing applies to every instrument, every time frame, every platform. As a core of all of my strategies, pure price. So here's a very important test. Please ignore the label at the bottom, as this is simply a test. Take a look and let's go straight into it. I will give you 4 questions. What instrument is this? No one would ever know if I expand across the entire chart. What is it? One thing every single person knows, it's pure price, correct? And when I click on the next instrument, you see pure price again, but in fact, it's completely different instruments. It's completely different time frames. And when I click on the following, and the next, absolutely nothing in common between these instruments except all of them at the core have pure price. So no one can guess what this is. And every single time I do this test, it's a complete blind side, because this is what traders all over the world trade. as Alpha Fibonacci System. This is Amazon Weekly. This is Apple Weekly. This is Nasdaq 5-minute. This is S&P 15-minute. Pure price is identical on every single instrument. So when you trade pure Alpha Fibonacci System, you can trade anything you choose. And that was absolutely huge discovery in what every single strategy I have ever developed based on. Pure price is what forms all markets into precise puzzle with Alpha Fibonacci. So top financial institutions have been interested in my work, and as everyone knows Goldman extremely well. But I choose to teach every single day, and I choose to develop my systems on my own, not to work for financial companies, as I've said no since 2011, and I choose to teach this as I've done this morning. So here's a Nasdaq in front of you. Let's go right into it. These are proprietary levels. As Alpha Fibonacci System spelled out where the bottom will be, well before FOMC. So if you understand the power of this and you insert Fibonacci retracements on any platform you choose, you knew well before FOMC and you knew well before any major event, no matter what chart you trade, no matter what time frame. This is the ultimate place to buy from. Flawless. This morning market was entirely different on Nasdaq, on any chart. This morning market sold off in European session and pre-market. It playing out in front of you right now. What does the intelligent trader understands and sees? This is flawless and stunning bullish rally. Bearish pullback was weak. Institutions defended this market with vengeance. So if you understand how powerful all of these strategic, intelligent trading strategies are, you remember forever where markets skyrocketed from first week in April this year. Correct? But let me take you back by 2 years ago on Nasdaq. This was Nasdaq at 17,000 level. All identified many months in advance. From 17,000 level, you as a day trader who trades predictive proprietary strategies, you knew. This is where institutional traders placing their orders. So when bullish rally skyrocketed, as you will see across multiple instruments in this webinar, bullish rally reached critical key targets 6 months later. In the month of October, we witnessed bearish correction, correct? And as ironic as it is, I left town, I was in Japan for a month, meeting with traders. Market viciously rallied again. Reflect on this. Identical level again. April 26 as April 25. You make a personal decision if you want to day trade or if you want to position trade, if you want to use options, if you want to use QQQ, index funds, whatever derivatives you want to trade, or if you want to trade range, tick, minute charts. Because if I take you back to a year ago and remind you, this is what system looked like exactly a year ago. So in April 2025, you knew this was phenomenal rally that will skyrocket and reach core targets as it's done 6 to 8 months later across massive numbers of stocks, S&P futures, gold, oil, multiple derivatives we will review next. This was April 7th, 2025. Correct? This is what this chart looked like. This was core level. 17,000 until 27,000 level. Correct? So if you worked 5 minutes in 2025, As a long-term investor, you are my dearest friend for life. If you worked as a position trader, you knew to expect selling pressure in the month of October, when core targets were reached. That's it. And what played out first week in April is a stunning reminder. Hand holding in trading does not work. Do not ever underestimate simplicity of financial markets when you trade with Alpha Fibonacci system. This was first week in April, a year later. Identical level. So vicious rally on Nasdaq continues. No matter what chart you trade, you picked up this theme today, correct? So if you understand the power of this, you can trade any chart you choose. And when Nasdaq sold off as it's done on core institutional chart traded by JP Morgan traders and financial advisors and financial investors all over the world with the Alpha Fibonacci system, this was identical event, except on micro charts from the core reversal zone. And again, let me take you back to 2 days before, as all identified far in advance. Here is Tuesday before FOMC. That's it. Market heading higher and higher and higher. So if you trade 5-minute chart, you knew to short from reversal zone in overnight session. You knew bullish rally overextended. You knew not to buy at this level if you are trading small account without any delays. Rules are met, take a trade. And that's strategic intelligent chess, traded globally since 2011. All you need, Fibonacci retracement tool and your intelligent effort. System traded by children of my students, as young as 11 and 12-year-olds, by fathers of my traders, by accountants of my students who buying packages for their brothers and their accountants who see their performance, which I will walk you through on my website. So if identical event played out on Nasdaq, an identical event played out on S&P. Are there S&P traders here this morning? Please let me know. This was S&P in the month of April 2025. S&P at 5,000 level. You traded 5 minutes. As a day trader, you are buying S&P at the bottom in April 2025. S&P skyrocketed and reached 7,000 level and skyrocketed from identical level again April 2026. All identified in advance, never after the fact. So when you ride institutional power with your intelligent effort, you knew extremely well how to trade this after FOMC yesterday morning. And you knew extremely well where buyers would step in from at this level. This was the market this morning, from reversal zone until critical key buy point. But if I take you back to a day before, this is what the chart looked like, spelling out where reversal zone is. That's it. This is the reason I named this level reversal zone. I do not use standard Fibonacci numbers. I developed my own. My favorite Fibonacci number is 0. My second favorite Fibonacci number is 21. I do not use 1618. I do not use 50, 61.8, all the other standard numbers. It is none of that is part of my systems and trading strategies. So this is strategic intelligent chess on S&P and Nasdaq for the last year and including this morning. But if you decided to trade software for futures to day trade with Ninja Trader 8, this was software this morning. I will choose to project on 1 minute chart. It's a phenomenal tool and it's very simple. Bold red zone, Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone, rules are met, take a trade. Sell-off had started 1 hour before market open, correct? And I can convert this chart to any chart I choose. Multiple trade signals played out. Pre-market from reversal zone. Flawless and simple. So you make a personal decision if you want to utilize software or don't. Software comes with multi-market scanner and trade recognition software that show up with alerts displayed and sounds. Multiple alerts constitutes serious institutional volume. That's it. And that simplicity of the Alpha Fibonacci system and software for S&P and Nasdaq for the last year and this morning and now and pre-FOMC. So as thrilled as I am by attention from top financial institutions, the reason I live and breathe what I do is because I have complete freedom and I travel the world meeting students and teaching students for the last 15 years. Husbands bringing their wives to the course. Sam put his daughter through Harvard. In London, we met with Greg and Ken. Every single one of these traders trades different instruments. Ken is a crypto trader, William is an options trader, Victor is a forex trader, Michael is an options trader. So every single one of these traders trades different instruments. After the webinar, I'm speaking with Michael, prop firm trader, who brought his daughter to the course, who is trading Nasdaq and multiple other instruments. As we always joke, we need an updated photo. So since 2011, in US and globally, in live online classes, fathers bringing their children, husbands bringing their wives, friends bringing their friends to the course to trade proprietary system. So when you come to the website and you listen to traders all over the world, you see and witness why CEO comes to classes in the middle of the night to share his story and journey. On the website, you see Traders Podcast, you view students' performance. The previous 6 months, I took time off as I've been building brand new systems and I've been meeting with traders all over the world. So when you listen to students and you see how traders trade, you see clearly. You can trade like them. Any instrument, any time frame, on any platform, from beginner to hedge fund manager. So here is multiple other instruments. Let's go straight into it and what played out yesterday on oil. This was stunning, flawless bullish point of entry on oil. As again, you witnessed identical structure on S&P, correct? So if I bring to your attention the retail chart on oil before oil news, pay attention please. This is what oil looked like day before the news. Intelligent trader incredibly excited to buy oil from this level. So if I convert this chart to 5, to 10, to 15, to 3, to any chart, this is what oil have done. Pay attention. This is 12 hours before oil news. Intelligent Alpha Fibonacci trader knows oil extremely bullish. Bullish news comes out, but trader very well prepared well before the news. All independent, knew to buy the market. So whatever instrument you trade, it's 100,000% you choose. Any chart, any time frame, any platform. Pure price for entry and Alpha Fibonacci for exits. That's it. Oil skyrocketed from 98 until 109. with predictive precision. As Alpha Fibonacci trader, you are very well prepared far in advance, before the news, before global events. This was institutional chart on oil before I left last week in March. So let me take you back on oil. As everybody was shocked by a crash, it reached institutional reversal zone. So if I bring you back to oil before the crash, because everybody thought oil will go up forever as long as the war with Iran will continue. Not so fast. This is oil April 1st, a month ago, at reversal zone. Rules are met, take a short. Do not speculate. Do not gamble with your money. Use your limitless brain and trade financial markets as strategic Alpha Fibonacci chess. Oil collapsed significantly and skyrocketed from key level, identical level as S&P and Nasdaq. Every single instrument respects identical level as key institutional buy and sell zones. And that's oil, Nasdaq and S&P for the last year and during oil news from micro to macro charts. If you have any questions for me, please do post. I will answer as I go along. Alpha Fibonacci Trading System removes all speculation from trading, removes all the complexity, removes all the noise, and allows traders to focus on predictive institutional reversals with precise simplicity. So any instrument you choose to trade on any platform, there is only one key requirement for the platform is Fibonacci retracement tool. So when you make an effort, you can trade any instrument you choose with institutional entries and exits. So let's go straight to multiple other instruments, shall we? Here is one of my favorite examples in the last year. As everybody knows what played out on Tesla, correct? This was Tesla. Let's go back almost 2 years, shall we, before the election. Let's go back to October 2024. Here we go. Elon Musk rallying for Trump, correct? Bullish rally on Tesla is on until the wealthiest man on the planet and the most powerful man on the planet no longer friends, correct? When tariff war starts. Here's Tesla reaches proprietary reversal zone. January 2025, Tesla in free fall. So if you were holding long position on Tesla, you know where to exit your long. And when Tesla collapsing completely and crashes and reaches the bottom in April 2025, as Tesla comes out with catastrophic earnings and Tesla being burned on streets of US and globally, what does the intelligent trader understand? Rules are met, take a trade. Buy Tesla. Tesla doubled in value despite catastrophic earnings. Did you know that? Absolutely horrific. Collapse 46%, but as intelligent Alpha Fibonacci trader, you take long when rules are met. Despite catastrophic triple earnings, Tesla doubles in value and reaches reversal zone. January 26th, first time in 8 months, Tesla comes out with great earnings. But what happens? Tesla collapses because Tesla at reversal zone. Tesla collapsed since first time great earnings on January 6th or 7th, I believe, from 450 until 350 level. So here we are on Tesla in the month of April. I believe Tesla has earnings. What is it showing you clearly? This is key level on Tesla. Again, this chart tells you everything you need to know. When you start using your limitless brain, you understand. If trading on the news worked, every single person on the planet would be Bill Gates. Every single person on the planet would be billionaire. It does not work, but what works is your limitless brain power. If you can play chess, if you can drive a car, if you can catch a fish, you have a strategic, intelligent brain. All you need, apply Alpha Fibonacci rules and trade any instrument you choose. That's it. This is key level on Tesla. Identical level where S&P and Nasdaq skyrocketed from, correct? Identical. Flawless. So when you understand the power of this and flexibility you have to trade on any platform you choose, on any instrument, whatever you walk through in life, so many of my students adjust and change and evolve. This was 2025 rally, correct? Flawless. S&P, stunning. Again, identical level as just played out on Tesla, correct? As just played out on Nasdaq. It is all the same. Every single strategy I ever developed can be traded across all instruments. As strategic intelligence chess with no more pain, no more stress, no more confusion, no more chasing the markets and losing money. So, this is the email I just received. I'm working with Marsha tomorrow. Marsha is such a blessing and reminds me constantly why I live and breathe what I do. This is what she said. Beautiful Marsha, who struggled forever in trading. She wrote this day before I left town. I was gone for a month. What is very clear in her email? What is black and white? She's done her job. She researched after 16 years of losing money. Now, she's not even nervous when taking a live trade. She knows where stop loss is and where different profit levels are. It is truly amazing. If you are reading this review, please believe me when I say there is no other program out there that will make your dreams come true as a trader. I thank Allah and her Alpha Fibonacci Institute. I will be forever grateful to you. Marsha evolves to the next level. She wants to learn more. She's moving up. After 16 years of losing money with absolutely no profit. Black and white. These are the stories all over the world, from US to 60 plus countries. Changing one life at a time. So when you're trading strategic, precise trading chess, can you trade NVIDIA? Of course you can. You can trade any instrument you choose. Let's go to NVIDIA. Absolutely. Here's NVIDIA selling off. Bullish rally skyrocketed April 2025 and picked up this steam April 2026. So nobody should be surprised, but NVIDIA right now is selling off. It reached proprietary reversal zone. And again, let's go back by a year before the rally on NVIDIA, shall we? Take a look. Here's NVIDIA a year ago. Tariff war zone, everyone is terrified. Crash was quite spectacular, correct? Tariff war, not a joke. But intelligent Alpha Fibonacci trader very well prepared to buy Nvidia at the bottom. Nvidia more than doubled in value since a year ago, from 90 until 216. That's it. Any instrument, any time frame, trade it globally, not just on stocks, but on metals, on crypto, on futures. Absolutely 100,000% your decision. If the instrument has a price, Alpha Fibonacci system applies. You have opportunity to buy the bottom and sell the top, as playing on Nvidia right now. How to trade this, you learn in the course. That's it. So rules are crucial. Can you drive the car with the rules? Then it means you can trade Alpha Fibonacci system with the rules. On any time frame. On hourly, on daily, on weekly, on monthly, on 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute. 100,000% your choice. With precise entry, with precise stop, with precise target. So what would your trading be like if you trade it with rules? Let's review Amazon. This was a phenomenal opportunity to buy Amazon. The power of the bold pink line never to be underestimated. This is the end of the minor trend. This identifies the end of sell-off. Rules are met, take a trade. Flawless. That's it. Bullish rally since April 25. Reached reversal zone where Amazon sold off from. Strategic intelligent chess for the last year on Amazon, independent of earnings and well before the earnings. So when you trade with institutions as strategic intelligent chess, can you trade Apple? Of course you can. This is Apple for the last year. Stunning and flawless, bullish point of entry. Picking up this theme, showing you Apple overextended. This is your channel on Apple. That's it. And that's multiple instruments with the Alpha Fibonacci system for the last 2 years to now. And if you choose to trade Forex, you're seeing very clearly, despite catastrophic events in Europe, you knew to buy Euro at the bottom. This is where your mega power lies. Wars raging in Europe. This is 6 months after the start of Russian invasion. You're at the bottom. Flawless point of entry, enjoy the ride. Here we are. Despite Middle East war, Euro skyrocketed from 98 until 118. Correct? While US dollar in free fall. Never been more expensive for us Americans to travel the world. As I witnessed in Japan, Japan always been extremely affordable. Not anymore. Bold pink line is a critical key brick wall for US dollar. But you are not restricted to trade US dollar or Euro or Apple or Amazon. You can trade platinum, you can trade silver, you can trade gold, you can trade Bitcoin. Has anyone expected collapse and crash on Bitcoin? Can you trade Bitcoin long term? Can you trade monthly? Can you trade weekly? Can you trade daily? Can you trade hourly? Absolutely. The crash on Bitcoin was spectacular and flawless. Bullish rally right now in a progress. Bold pink line, the end of the minor trend, is the only level that's been causing major problem on Bitcoin. But Bitcoin collapsing almost 50% is a stunning reminder. As I warned everyone 10 years ago, crypto will keep swinging between 26 to 86% forever. You need to know where to enter. You need to know where to exit. You cannot speculate. If you speculate, it's a very stressful instrument to trade. But with the Alpha Fibonacci system, you traded a strategic, intelligent chess. On Bitcoin, you had phenomenal opportunity to buy in months of April 2025. This critical key support right now causing problem on Bitcoin. The end of the minor trend in a play a year later. So whatever your personal decision on the time frame and instrument you choose to trade is absolutely your choice. Pure prime for entry and Fibonacci for exit. And that's a proven system traded globally since 2011 by traders from 11 to 86 plus year old, as you see on the website. So 99% of thousands of traders I worked with since 2011 who come to me with speculative delayed indicators are stunned how simple it is to trade financial markets with Alpha Fibonacci system. All the pain is gone. It's rule-based, it's predictive, and it's completely proprietary. So if you can trade pure price for entry with proprietary Alpha Fibonacci retracement for exits, the sky's the limit. As proven by Michael, with whom I speak next. He's been with me for 15 years. He brought his daughter to me when she was 12 years old. She's 17 right now. Michael is a prop firm trader. His daughter trading crypto. Michael loves trading NASDAQ. As we always say, we need a new photo. But that's an ultimate honor. When Terry called me, he was in panic. He struggled so much in trading. Not anymore. Terry actually enjoys trading now. That's it. And when father, hedge fund manager, bringing his son to the course, and father and son trading completely different instruments on completely different platforms, it shows you what's possible when even 11-year-old makes an effort. Sue is my dearest friend for life, so is Pablo, complete beginner trader, hated being an attorney. Now trades, not just futures, stocks, forex, crypto, options, multiple accounts for prop firms. And that's the reason I live and breathe what I do, because of stories of traders all over the world. If these traders have done it, so can you. And when CEO comes to class, it's 2 o'clock in the morning because of time difference with Australia. It's a reason I'm very proud of our global community. And if you're serious about trading, I look forward working with you. Simply come to the website and review all the information, but please, any questions, do not ever hesitate to contact me. Simply pick up the phone and call. You do not have to come to live classes. You can simply view video library 24/7 of prior live recorded classes. Most of our students own full-time businesses or on different time zones. And if you would like to receive invitation to the trading room, please come to the website and register, and you will be invited. Currently offering 4 various packages with substantial savings up to $8,000. Private mentoring is the most desirable package. Includes video library modules, group course, lifetime system for all platforms, and lifetime software to day trade futures for Ninja Trader 8. Package 2 savings $5,000. Almost identical as private mentoring, except it's a group course, which I was teaching this morning. If you are not on Ninja Trader 8, option 1 and 3 appropriate for you. Pat, who works with me, who developed software for Ninja Trader 8, will hold your hand in the process, will help install the software for you. I answer all the questions in private classes, when I work with you one-on-one via screen sharing or in group classes. Or you view videos 24/7. So please review all the information on the website. And if you're serious about trading, I look forward to working with you. As we already passed celebrating 15-year anniversary, a student-made movie about Fibonacci Trading Institute. And of course, you can always read my incredible students' reviews. So thank you, traders, so much. It's been my joy and honor being here with you. I'm back after taking time off. Any questions, please do ask. And if you're signing up for the course right now, you will be in class as of next day.